This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god. What is going on, everybody? Phil here, making a video that once again I don't want to make.
I share with you as much as I can when I can, but there's a lot of stuff that honestly over the years I have to hold back for the betterment of everyone around me. I know that if I'm fully transparent on everything in my entire life, that people can use that against me. And I know that, wow, do I know that way more now than I ever knew before. Let me tell you, because, you know, back then when I started on YouTube, I was very naive and, you know, sharing everything, and all my personal shit, my girlfriend, everything, just share everything. And look how a lot of that shit kind of over the years blew up in my face, right? People using that against me for malicious purposes or whatever.
And even with the recent announcement that one of the major groups that always hounded me and got into my personal shit and everything is disbanded, still...
It seems like, you know, it's never going to go away. It's not. It's never going to go away. And, you know, we're to a point where I know that constantly in my life there's going to be a negative element. I was hoping that because of this announcement of this group disbanding that things were actually going to get better for me. And in a lot of ways it seems like they were. I wasn't getting that kind of systematic harassment for the last week or two at least.
And it seemed like a lot of people were now positive about me and my stuff. Today, sadly, I got, you know, pretty much news that's devastating if something happens. Let me put it that way.
And just so everyone else, this is not a threat to my YouTube channels. This is not a threat to my Twitch. It's nothing like that at all. You know, I'm not getting sued, nothing like that. But it's something that I can't fully tell you about. And that's what kills me the most right now.
Is because there's something negatively affecting me really deeply, and I can't tell you about it. I could dance around the subject, but I can't give you details.
What happened today was, as I was streaming, I finished my gameplay stream, and then I got a notice, and I was like, what is this? And basically, it made, I'm not even kidding you, this has happened twice in my life, where in the pit of my stomach, it feels empty, it feels like pain, like emptiness, like I'm sick, like I'm gonna vomit, okay? It happened once, when I got the notice, when I looked at YouTube, and it said that all my ad revenue had plummeted, and I wasn't getting any help from anyone about it, and I thought I was gonna go out of business. That was number one. And it happened again today, okay? To the point where it's like, at this point in my life, I'm just, I don't know how I'm gonna keep dealing with this shit moving forward. Like, it seems like every 6 months, some crazy-ass, stupid, fucking, out-of-my-control bullshit happens that screws my life over somehow. You know, 6 months ago, it was February, March, right? It was the whole YouTube ad revenue apocalypse, and me taking months to figure out what I was going to do on how to keep doing this for a living and keep my house and keep everything going the way it was. And I do want to say thank you to all of you who were incredibly supportive, who've been coming out and everything. Everything's been good, right? In that regard. Everything's been positive. And then this happens today. And by the way, let me say this. This is something that I don't know if I can talk about it or not. All right? Well, let me put it this way. I know I can talk about it. I just don't know if it's going to make sense to. I can't give you definitive details on what's going on with me. What I can tell you is why it affected me so deeply that I got sick to my stomach. I was frantically doing stuff for about an hour and a half after my stream. I barely could eat dinner at all. And I was already so behind. By the time I ate dinner, it was already going to be after 8 o'clock, so I canceled my second stream today.
But guys, I'm in a situation right now where, I mean, I'm being real with you. This could be a situation that's like worst case scenario, meaning I might have to sell my house. That's your fault. And move. And if I move, I don't know where I would move. Obviously, I would want to move somewhere else here in the state of Washington. And maybe get an apartment or something that's cheaper than this house.
Well, basically, I'm in a pickle right now to the point where, like, it's not 100% guaranteed yet. Let me put it that way, too. I don't want people to say doom and gloom, oh my god, it's all over. It's not yet. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm in a situation where there's a potential that things could go horribly wrong, and I might have to sell my house and get out of here. Even though things have been going good, it still might happen.
You're the one who created that economic situation.
It sucks because what's going on has nothing whatsoever to do with you. It has nothing whatsoever to do with me. There's been no wrongdoing on your behalf, on my behalf, nothing. It's just something that's happened, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, on top of all the other shit that I've been through over the years, now this too. It's like every possible fucking negative thing that could possibly happen, it has happened to me.
I don't know what to do, you know?
The only reason I'm making this video is to let you know it's something serious that's going on. I can't disclose, or I don't think I should disclose any more than that about it at this point. Maybe in the future I will. Once I finally get a grasp on the whole situation, this is just a preliminary thing that happened today, and if I get a grasp on the entire situation and I actually have more information to share with you and stuff like that, I will. But at this point, especially with what people have done with my personal information in the past, I don't feel like I should be sharing any more than just this initial letting you know something is wrong.
And honestly, folks, I'm going to do my best. I pledge to you that during this hardcore gaming season, this busy season when everything is going on, I'm going to do my best to every day be positive with you guys and try to have fun with games. But you have to understand that in the back of my head, there's going to be this lingering thing. And the other thing you got to realize, I'm on my own now. That's your fault.
All right. I don't have someone physically here to support me or anything anymore. I'm on my own, like it used to be back in the day before I ever moved out here to Washington. And even though I'm used to it, it's rough, man, because it was good having that support system for me. And now because of the way my life has panned out, because of a lot of circumstances and a lot of fucking people doing nasty shit to me, look where I am now. You know, it's tough. It is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. It's very challenging right now to keep doing what I'm doing and stay positive, you know. And I'll say this, I've said it before, I think people get over it. I had a history of depression in my past, and I got over it. Not to say that it ever goes away, because depression, this is the thing people don't understand about depression, okay? It never goes away. You'll always have, if you really get deep depression, it will never go away. It will always be there. That little voice in your head saying that you're not good enough, saying that you're a bad person, saying that, you know, you're an awful person and you don't deserve good things and you don't deserve anything. And, you know, to the extreme extent with some people, go kill yourself, which is the absolute worst it could get, right? You know, it's very hard for me. I'm fighting right now because of all the shit in the news and stuff that I got. It's like, I'm fighting to stay positive for you guys. I am, and I want to, all right? What I would ask for you guys, all right? I'm not asking you, honestly, for anything financial.
This shocks me.
I'm not asking for it. Not to say that shit wouldn't help, but I'm not. I can't anymore. Because you guys are giving so much. You guys are coming to streams, and I see it tipping, subbing, and pledging, and I see it coming to YouTube and watching the videos, and you see you guys doing everything you do. You know, to the point where I can't ask you anymore. You know what I mean? You want to know how all this could be fixed? If I win the fucking lotto overnight, then all my, you know, all right, not every problem, because there's still things that can't be fixed, you know. Can't guarantee health and stuff if you win the lotto, but it's just to the point where, like, I don't even know what else I'm supposed to do. A reasonable human to be put up with as much adversity as I've now faced since I've done this YouTube thing. I don't know, man.
I don't want to lose everything, guys. I worked my ass off.
And you may say, Phil just sits around and plays games. You're right. That's at the essence of you describe what I do. I sit around and I play video games, but it's work. To come here every day, even some days when I feel like shit, and days when maybe I'm playing a game I don't particularly like. In particular, maybe a day when I know for a fact it's going to be at 95 degrees in my office, even with the air conditioner blasting during the summer months, which is why I toughed through this whole summer. It's work to be here every day for you on stream, and you know,
it was a lot of work to adjust my method from a YouTube only style to a streaming only style, and
all I'm getting is positive feedback about how good things have been, and people are saying I'm rejuvenated now, and it's looking better for me than ever before. Like, my videos and my playthroughs are more entertaining than they've been in the past 3 years because I feel rejuvenated again, and I do. And even with all the shit, I mean, seriously, even with all getting past the YouTube ad revenue stuff and my breakup with my ex-girlfriend and all that shit, I really felt that I was on a positive trend to keep going. And it was looking, I mean, was I in the clear right now for keeping my house and everything here? No, of course not. But it was looking positive, at least for the next few months into next year. It was looking like this hardcore gaming season is going to be great no matter what.
I'm going to make a ton of money, hopefully, if I stick to my guns. And I'm going to be able to keep the house and everything. And now I don't know. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. And that's the worst part. Uncertainty is the worst feeling on the planet. Knowing that I have worked my ass off. I've done everything right in my power. And that is, I want to clear everything. It's a situation where I've done everything right. I have not done a damned thing wrong whatsoever. Yet it looks like I may end up in a ton of financial troubles to the point where I have to sell my house. I'm sure there'll be rampant speculation about what it is. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to allude to the truth. You can guess, but I'm not going to tell you what's really going on.
And I'm in a situation where I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, even if I work my ass off and I do well, I can still, it seems like somehow life is finding a way around my hard work to fuck me. I'm not even kidding. I need to win like the lotto. I don't know what else to do. I can't work any harder. If I work any harder than I'm working right now, I will be physically affected, physically ill. To the point now where I'm still not on a consistently good sleep schedule. Since everything that happened earlier this year with my breakup and everything, I'm still not on a consistently good sleep schedule. I'm sure you guys have seen bags under my eyes. Some people said, Phil, looks like you gained weight.
I did. I gained like 5 to 10 pounds.
Because I used to be in a routine where I would be able to work my ass off, and then, meals would be nicely prepared, healthy meals for me in between and stuff, and it's not like that anymore. Now it's like I stream, and immediately after stream, I have to whip something up quickly within an hour to 2 hours. People don't realize that usually I only have about an hour, because it takes me about a half hour, if not longer, to get videos queuing here to upload before I even get to work on dinner or whatever. The only things you can make quick are unhealthy for you. Oh, TV dinner. Yeah, pop that in. It's terrible for you. Awful,
So I'm trying to balance my lifestyle here, but, it's tough. It really has. I cannot work any harder, work longer as one person. I can't do it. I'm now to my physical limits where I know I can't. I'm to the point where you saw how bad it was all summer with my throat and everything, and now finally I'm starting to get better because the weather turned. I can't go any harder. I don't know what else to do. Get a job. It's not that simple.
Even right now at this point, things that are coming together, it's not that simple. Even if I went and got another job, it's not going to help anything. All right, it's to the point where it's stuff that I can't control and I can't help. And I know people are going to hypothesize about probably 3 in particular things that this could definitely be. I cannot tell you exactly what it is. And you won't find any information about it either, because I never publicly talked about any of this stuff before, by the way. So you won't find anything about it. It's stuff that I've basically kept on the down low. And I really wish I could tell you everything, but I can't. I know it would be the bad choice to do that, okay? I really am not asking anything extra from any of you at this point. I can't. I just want to let you know what's going on with me and let you know I'm going to try my damnedest to stay positive, to put out positive content for you on a daily basis. It's all I can do. I have to. At this point, I can't stop and just give up. I have to keep going. But it's looking like if things are going the way that they're going, I don't see how I can stay in this house. I'm going to need to sell the house to take care of things, and that's not good.
I mean, I worked my ass off to get here. I put myself in a ton of debt to get here. And it's because of all the fucking people who've done nasty shit to me that I'm in the situation that I'm in right now. And that's matter of fact, folks. The reason that I'm in a bad situation now, financially in particular, is because of people doing nasty shit to me.
If I never got false copyright strikes against DSP Gaming and all that shit, the channel still would probably have been just maybe declined a little bit, but no way would it have dipped the way it looked. I'm going to be really, go ahead, because everyone loves to use it, Social Blade. Go look at Social Blade and go take a look at the month when I got the false copyright strikes. The channel was in jeopardy of being shut down, and I was advised by YouTube staff to delete the videos that had fan art in them. You will see that my channel went like this because I had to delete those videos. It came back up the next month with positive views, but then it just went like this. Because I was, from then on, I was out of YouTube search and YouTube algorithms and everything.
And you're talking someone who worked their ass off to get where I was, who got fucked by a bunch of kids.
And I've never been able to recover since then. Things have just gotten worse. It's a big landslide of negative stuff that's happened since then because of that, because of those false copyright strikes that I can never recover from, I don't know what else to say or do. That's the truth of the matter. Those false copyright strikes put me single-handedly in the financial situation that I'm in now, because if they never happened, I would have been making enough money to easily pay off all of my financial obligations and not have a problem with anything going on with my finances right now.
I wouldn't have to be on stream and on videos begging you guys for help during bad times when things are tight. Never. I never would have been in that bad of a financial situation if it weren't for those direct actions from a bunch of fucking assholes, from a group that planned it out step by fucking step to do it again to me. And now I don't know if I will ever, at this point, especially with what I'm getting notice of today, I don't know if I'll ever get back to financially or healthy either. Because look at me, people notice I'm, like I said, gained weight. I'm not sleeping, and how can I get healthy when every time there's positive shit happening, something negative comes to fuck it all up again, right? How can I possibly? I'll be honest with everyone. There's other positive things in my life right now too that are really nice, that are good things to have going on. I don't share this information with anyone because I know that it would, again, sharing that kind of personal I learned my lesson, let's put it that way, from other things that I've shared over the years, personal stuff. There's no way that I could share that stuff with you guys anymore because of what happened.
So there is a lot of positivity going on behind the scenes. The problem is
all the work that I put into this entity, it's not a business. It's because it's not. I don't own a business. I don't legally own a business anywhere.
Being self-employed, this self-employment legacy of me having a YouTube channel that people go to watch this certain style of gameplay every day, and now to have a Twitch channel that people come to every day for a positive experience and see me have fun or rage or whatever it might be at the latest game, and to have this cool interaction with me every single day on stream. I love it, and you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling. Because, you know, there's things in my career, I guess that's what you could call it. It wasn't a business, it was a career. In my career, you could say, well, Phil, you fucked up here, and you fucked up here, and you fucked up here, and that's what, you know, you said this, and that pissed off people, and this person you banned, and that person became a sociopath who stalked you, and that's why they did those nasty things to you.
You know, when you get in a situation when you did definitively nothing wrong, and I could still be fucked and lose this house, that's when it's like,
I don't know, guys. You know? Now, I don't think it's going to be anything that happens quickly. Hopefully. But, hopefully, you know, this is something that if I do end up in a situation where I have to leave, I have time to transition out. I have enough time to sell the house and make, you know, do what I need to do and get out of here. You know, absolute worst case scenario, if I move back to Connecticut, I mean, I don't know, man. Imagine if I had to move back to Connecticut to the condo. And I would go right back to the bad situation I was in, where constant bad health because I have to shovel snow and deal with bad weather and everything, which I can't do with my back. I wouldn't have my office anymore. I'd lose all the audio quality and the quality of everything that I've had since I moved here. All the improvements, right, that I was able to do. The fact that I have a dedicated office and I could do this 24/7 and I could, you know, yell and scream and everything and do it. And I couldn't do it in Connecticut to some extent, sure. But, you know, that place that I had, that condo in Connecticut, is shitty. The internet's shitty. You know, it's bad for my health. Taxes, oh my god, state tax in Connecticut is out the wazoo. I'd have to pay state tax in Connecticut again, which would be very fucking bad. And just the fact that selling a house is not easy. You know, I might have to have this house on the market for a few months, and then I gotta find a way to sell all the shit in it, because all the shit in this house cannot be moved across the country and you know, fit in my place in Connecticut. That's not gonna happen. Ideally, I'd like to get an apartment out here, but again, can I even afford that? I don't know. This really sucks. This is a situation where, you know, I need to, too bad I don't have one of those oil barons, you know, Abu Dhabi oil baron guy who watches my content. He's one of those,
silent majority people, and he's like, what the fuck, again, Phil's fucked here. I'm just gonna finance this guy to let him do his work and be happy with his fucking life. You know, too bad, or again, too bad I didn't hit the lotto or something, you know?
I don't know, and I don't have any wealthy relatives or anything like that I can fall back on. So other things, some people say, why'd you borrow money for your relative? I don't, you know, I've always been a self-made dude. You know, very rarely can I ever appeal to anyone for that kind of help in any way, shape, or form. There have been a few times when my parents have been able to help here or there, but they're not rich, you know? They're not. Alright, folks, I don't really know what else to say in this video. I'm sorry that I can't share more information. Like I said, I just know it would be spun even worse against me in a way. But thank you for your overwhelming support that I've received over the years. You know, I don't even know what else to say or do. I just want to let you know that's what's going on. I will do my damnedest, alright, to put out good content for you moving forward. And we'll see what happens. If and when I can share more details on this negative thing that's going on with me, I will try. I cannot right now. When I get more information, maybe I'll be able to, but right now... And again, there may be a situation where maybe I won't be able to work as much and stuff moving forward. We'll see. I can't definitively tell you everything. It's because the thing for me that's killing me, I've always been transparent. I've always been the guy that's been able to come out and kind of tell you almost everything. And when I have situations where I can't, that's what gets me. You know, and I can't right now, okay? So, again, nothing to do with YouTube, nothing to do with Twitch. Don't worry, all the things, nothing's in jeopardy. Everything's good. It's just a point where I know I'm gonna have negative shit hanging on me, like a depression, like I've had in the past. I've had, like I said, not ever when I was on YouTube, but it was about mid-2000s. I was in a pretty bad way, and I've really done a lot to fight that off, you know. And I know logically it doesn't help anything, but I'm gonna really have a tough time moving forward with what's going on right now. All right, so.
Any support you guys can lend, especially moral support right now, is fucking needed. If people could just be nice to me for a change. Not to say that most people are, you know, people who watch my videos and streams, my God, you guys have been awesome, but if people could just fucking give me a break, I need it. I can't, you know, I'm to the point where it's like, I can't, you know, you get to a breaking point, and thank God I'm not there yet, but, you know, all right. I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.